Jumpstart your creativity while you sleep. Discover the power of your dreams. Module 2, Dream Journals. The most important tool for your dream creativity. We dream every night, though we may not remember them. Even when you think you don't remember anything, write something in your dream journal. Write how you feel on awakening. Whatever emotion you feel, whether you feel nervous, happy, sad, write it down because it can spark a dream memory. You'll find your dream journal is a valuable resource for mining creative treasure. You may not think that you remember anything when you first wake up, but you'd be surprised what your subconscious will do for you. When you get up, you're busy, you're running around. Sometimes you don't even have time to think about a dream. You just jump into the day. But even if you write down something like a color, a number, a word, just jot it down because that can trigger the memory, and you may find that the rest of the dream, or at least snippets from the dream, will return to your memory. So those are all pieces of a little puzzle. And sometimes the little pieces can mean something big. Everybody walks past 1,000 story ideas every day. The good writers are the ones who see 5 or 6 of them. Most people don't see any. Orson Scott. He has a point. One of the reasons a dream journal is so important is keeping track of things that appear in your dreams that might not seem significant at all. But if you write them down and look back in retrospect, some of them have a lot of meaning. And you might also notice a pattern of certain things appearing in your dreams. Sometimes a name or a number or a face even. I've had an experience more than once where I dreamt of seeing someone I never met before, and later on, days or weeks later, I actually met that person. Dreams are really interesting. So it's important to write down and document even the smallest things. How will you document your dreams? One of the easiest ways, if you have a cell phone nearby, when you wake up, you just press record and dictate into your cell phone. You can transcribe anything that you've spoken later on. That keeps things fresh, and also you don't have to look for a pen or a writing implement and jot anything down in a journal right away. Just sitting up in bed some mornings is a major accomplishment. How you decide to record your dreams is a personal choice. I happen to love writing in my dream journal. I've been doing that since I was about 11 years old, I guess. So I have a lot of dream journals, but I like writing because the ideas flow and the impressions flow. And you can also sketch a picture, a little sketch. Sometimes if you see a pattern in a dream, one time I saw a tattoo that was so unique, and I wrote it in my journal. I drew a picture of it, and it was actually incorporated in some art. So, small example, but when you write things down, you tend to remember them. You might be wondering why I'm so insistent on keeping a dream journal. Well, I think there are a couple of reasons. One being, when you have a record of your dreams, you can see things that no one else can see. I mean, it is your personal dream journal. You could choose to share some of your dreams, but there are things that are very personal in there. And there are also things that you may not pay attention to at first glance, but when you look back on them, they are more significant. There's either a pattern that you see or something that's happening today is affected by something that you wrote maybe 2 weeks ago. Having a record is really important. And I'm old school, so I love to write things. But there's method to my madness, because when you do put pen to paper, your brain functions differently and you will remember more. So you'll be able to put those dreams and any information you get from them to very good use. Now we're coming to dream reentry technique. And this one is a biggie. You will reap many rewards once you're comfortable with dream reentry. Here we go. You find a comfortable place and settle in. Could be your bed or chair, any place that's comfortable for you. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, relax. You may feel as though you're meditating. Stay relaxed. You're going to experience the hypnagogic state right before you sleep. And what the heck is that? That's that kind of in-between state where you're almost asleep. You may see some tiny spots of light or shadowy figures. It's all behind your eyelids. It's just before you go into a deep sleep. But you're going to be in that state. Concentrate on the dream you want to revisit. You may be able to be there, visualize where you were in the dream and where you want to interact. This does take practice, but it's worth it. And you'd be surprised, even the first time that you give this a try, you might have some success. Once you're into your dream, you can approach either the person you wanted to talk to, or open the door you didn't open, or close the box you forgot to close. Anything you wanted to accomplish in the dream that you didn't, you can go for. And once you're finished and you feel that you want to leave the dream, you allow yourself to gently return the same way you came in. Just stretch, open your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and welcome home. Lucid writing technique. This is a little different, but this is a very interesting technique. Obviously, you're going to need a writing implement, a pen, a pencil, and something to write on. You can use your dream journal if you want to. If you want to keep a separate journal for this, it's fine. Once you wake up, you concentrate on the dream you want to revisit. You might even go into just about that hypnagogic state where you're able to interact again. As we said, it does take a little practice, but try it every once in a while and see what happens. You allow yourself to come back, same way you did with dream reentry. Start writing even if you're not fully awake. You may want to continue writing in this state, even if there's no dream or dream recall. Only open your eyes enough to see the paper and keep writing for about 5 to 10 minutes. You may be surprised by what appears. This technique was developed by Dr. Claire Johnson. She's a wonderful person, a noted dream authority. Document everything. Yeah, it's almost like automatic writing. You have a flow of consciousness, and it might feel a little odd when you first try it, but it's very relaxing once you get it into a practice. And it doesn't really take a lot of time. If you only have 5 minutes, that's fine. If you want to give it a little bit more time, go for it. But you will be surprised at what your dream mind is telling you when you're not quite fully back into what we call reality. You are making great progress, and I really hope you're enjoying this. Let's move on to the next step.